Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a very rare Monday morning live stream. This is not something that you're going to see happen very often, but it just so happened that today the opportunity came available. And so, good morning. And I decided to call this morning Kicking Back with Craven just to make it a little bit different than my usual night streams because you guys know I'm a night streamer, 9 p.m., 9:15 p.m. Central Time. That's my go-to stream time. So you guys know that's when I always do my streams. It's very rare, with a very rare exception, that it's a different time. So I thought, why not change it up and let's just see who shows up. Man, it may just be me and the walls, or hopefully not. And I see that we've already got a pretty decent crowd showing up already. So I want to say shout out to Shay. What's up, Shay? Lee the Nerd, Steve. What's up, Kyle? Kyle says, yeah, I never catch you on a live stream because it's always too late on my end. What's up, man? Well, I'm glad you're here, Kyle. That's another thing. I'll have a lot of folks that I know in different parts of the world. And when I start my streams, it's like seriously 2 in the morning there, and they never get to come. They have to watch the replay. So that's just, maybe this more incentive to do this a little more often. So Kyle, good to see you. Kyle and I've been chatting on comments all the time because we never can be on streams together. What's up, Callum? Hello, Jill. What's up, Denisha? Glad to see you're here. Hey, Carrie. Glad you're here as well, and you got your cup of coffee. I see. That's awesome. You say you're still waiting for your darn coffee. Oh no. What's up, Donovan? Good morning. Bearded Entertainment's in the house. Have no fear, the beard is here. Well, you know what? When the beard is here, the party has arrived. So I'm glad you're here, man. You never sleep, dude. I'm just convinced you do not sleep. You're no matter what time of night or day, you're always you're like Batman. You're just there when you're needed, bro. I hope you do get some sleep though, man. It's not good to stay up 24 hours a day. But I'm glad you're here, so I'm glad you're awake now. Oh, what's up, Adam? Good to see you here. What's up, Chef Bo? Good morning to you as well. Doing something a little bit different today. A Monday morning live stream. Kicking back with Craven. Yeah, that's right, Carrie. We're kicking it up. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very pleased. Very pleased to see already over 20 people in the house, and I'm very at a very strange time with absolutely no advance warning. I literally just posted it and went live. So I'm happy. I'm happy you guys are here. Oh my gosh. Callum says, underrated channel. You deserve more subscribers. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, Callum. I appreciate that. It's what matters to me is that you're a subscriber and that you're here, and I appreciate you, man. So thanks for sharing that. Tree White Feather 84 says, hi, I'm new. Well, hello. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're new to the channel. Glad you've discovered the channel. Hope you enjoy the content. If you haven't subscribed yet, please smash that subscribe button because we do this stuff all the time, albeit not normally in the morning. Donovan says, all right, I've got my cup of coffee. Hey, Jacqueline just showed up. What's up, Jacqueline? Good morning. You got your coffee too. Love it. Lee the Nerd says, sleep is for the weak. Hey, there's a saying I used to hear. It said, there's 24 hours in a day. Sleep's overrated. But I don't think it's overrated, but but I've learned to function on less of it. Kyle says, I'm in Ohio, the location of Windsor College. Ooh, could it be Windsor College again? Ooh, it's possible. Bearded says, just got off work. Got to do a little work on my car. Now I got some good entertainment. Well, all right, man. I'm glad to provide you some work entertainment this morning. Hey, what's up, Richard? One of my Cravenites. Cravenite checking in. Good morning. Good morning to you too, man. Steven says, I'm so glad you're doing this morning before work. Thank you. Well, listen, it's my pleasure. I'm just glad you're here. I literally had no idea if I was going to have anybody show up. No advanced warning, and in a completely different time than I normally ever do live streams. So it was a risk. Denisha says, see you, Craven, see you, Lethal Channel tonight. I'm here. Love you, bro. Love you too, Denisha. Thanks for your support. And yes, Lethal Collective. If you haven't subscribed, guys, we are over 500 subs. You guys are pushing us closer to our 1K goal, and we are having our Q&A. It's a Monday Q&A, but not right now. But actually, it kind of is. It's just for me. But it's a Lethal Collective Monday Q&A at 4 o'clock Central Time. So be sure you do that. What's up, Shay? So I've been watching Scream 2022 reactions this morning. Oh, yeah, that's fun to do. I like doing that also. I sometimes will go and I'll put Scream reaction. Of course, I still like to watch people who watch Scream, like Scream 96 for the first time. That's always fun. All right. Well, great. Well, guys, listen. Let's see. What's up, Mental Relaxation Station? What's up, Michael? The Dewey train is rolling strong this morning. Man, I wish, man. Like I say, there's only one train. There's only one train that rolls up in this territory, man. And I love Dewey. And I miss Dewey. I really do. And I wish he would come back. But man, when we're talking about trains, you guys know what's up. There's only one train. It's the stew train, baby. There's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know it's early in the morning, but let's get it up. Let's go. It is never too early to board that stew train because the stew train is always on the tracks. All right? It's never, ever parked off, boxed up somewhere. It's on the tracks at all times. So that stew train is rolling and it's coming to you. Thanks for hopping in, Mental. Good to see you, bud. Oh, Lee says, I'm glad for an early stream. It's usually like 5 a.m. for me. Oh, my gosh. And you know what, Lee? You still show up, even at 5 in the morning, which God bless you. I tell you what, that's pretty impressive. Very, very impressive. Yeah, Carrie, I'm very excited about the response. We're up to 25. I mean, this is really impressive for 10 in the morning Central Time. Maybe, just maybe, this may have to become more of a regular thing. You guys are certainly making me feel that way. Kyle says they need to honor Dewey with the funeral. Yeah, I know. I was actually really hoping we would have gotten some type of a funeral memorial service scene, something like that, in Scream 5. I do. I was really hoping for that. But, as you guys know, we did not. So, who knows? We'll have to see what happens here. There was a part of me that was kind of hoping that, I see those stew trains coming in. That's right. Get on that train. I was hoping, part of me was really hoping that Scream 6 rather, would start where Scream 5 ended. And then we'd have like a chance, maybe, to have something like that happen. But I'm telling you guys right now, with the news that came out this week, you guys saw my video on it 2 days ago, I believe it was now, about the filming locations. And Jake brought me on his live stream, which was a lot of fun. Broke the news on his channel over there as well. But basically, knowing that the production offices for Scream 6, the offices are literally located across the street from McGill University. And I'm telling you right now, there's no coincidence. And what was really interesting, I don't know if you guys were on Jake's stream or not, but as I was kind of breaking the story over on his stream, Critical Overlord, which is another content creator, real popular content creator, Critical Overlord was in the live chat, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna report this tonight and give you credit for it." But then he said, but he added more information. So as we were on this live stream, Critical Overlord was literally looking up and reaching out to his contacts, and he confirmed that the production offices for Scream 6 were rented on January 12th. So check it out, guys. 2 days before Scream 5 came out, they already secured the production offices for Scream 6. So they knew, guys, this, I'm telling you, they have known from the beginning this was going to be done. Scream 6, I believe, was already greenlit before 5 even hit the theaters. This was already a long-term plan, and they're just releasing it out, dropping information out, you know, of what's going to happen as it appears to be news, but it's news to us, but it's not news to them. That's why I believe firmly now that we're seeing this accelerated timeline. Because it's like, what is going on with this accelerated aggressive timeline? And it just seems so quick, and that's what I was so worried about for a while. I was really nervous that this is happening too quickly. What is the rush? And then now I'm feeling much better because it really seems like the plan's been in place for quite some time. So I really am feeling better about Scream 6 and this aggressive timeline. I think the script was well, maybe it wasn't like completely written, but I think that script was really close to being completed whenever when Scream 5 came out. They were already like in the final stages of it. What's up, Bobby? One of my Cravenites. My man Craven was listening to the Halloween stream, and I saw this update. Thought I was reading wrong. I know, man. I pulled a real shocker here. I gave no advance notice of this morning stream. Very unusual to see me here this time of day. So, yeah, man. Well, yes, you can always go back to the replay, which is great. So, yes, I'm glad you jumped over here, man. And just so you guys, in case you guys don't know, I just set it up, I think, yesterday. This Friday, the 15th, yep, this Friday, at my usual time, 9:15 Central PM, Bobby, right here, one of my Cravenites, will be on the live stream with me it's a members perk live stream. So in case you guys don't know, if you are a director's level or Craven cut level of member, you have the opportunity to come on, actually be on a live stream right here with me and all of you. And so Bobby is a director's cut level member. And so he will be joining me this Friday night to talk Scream 6, but also Scream the television series. He wants to talk Scream TV, and I'm all for it. In fact, I'm going to be watching some episodes again this week, a couple a day at least, just kind of, I've seen them all, but just kind of, watch them and get refreshed again. So this Friday night, be sure you tune in. Show Bobby some love, one of our Cravenites. And this is a members perk live stream on Friday night. So, guys, if you want to have a chance to come on here and be with me on a live stream, you can, and all you got to do is become a member. Become a channel member. Become a Director's Cut member or a Craven Cut member, and you can come on a live stream with me to talk Scream, to talk Halloween, to talk whatever, horror related. I'm willing to go there with you. So check it out. Be sure you do that. And speaking of members, I want to give you guys, I always want to acknowledge everyone. I want to say hello to my patrons. Shay, I know Shay's Don's in the chat, one of my patrons. Thank you guys for your support. Much appreciated. And for my channel members, my Cravenites, here we go. And you see Director's Cut. There's Bobby right there. He's going to be joining me on Friday. And I appreciate all of you. Let me take this banner off because it always covers the last row. That's no good. There we go. Appreciate every single one of you. I really do. Your support really does mean a lot to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It helps me to do more things like this, have more opportunities to do these kind of things, and more opportunities to bring on guests, which, guys, I'm working on some stuff, okay? That's all I can tell you is I'm working on some stuff. So thank you guys so much for your support. It really does mean a lot. And all you got to do, if you're not a channel member and you want to become one, and you see over here where you see Bobby and Carrie and some others here, Lee the Nerd, their names are green. That means they're channel members. They're Cravenites. You can do the same thing. Just click the join button. It's real simple. Just click the little join button right next to subscribe, and boom, select your level of membership, and you're a Cravenite. You're in the inner circle. And guess what else is happening? This Saturday, the 16th, members only, got to be a member to attend this. We are having a live watch party for the movie Hatchet. So a live watch along party. It's going to be amazing. Only for channel members. You must be a Cravenite to attend. So if you want to get an invitation, you have time. You got the rest of this week. Smash that join button. I will send you an invitation for the live stream members only live watch party. We're going to have a blast Saturday night. All right. I'm so bored in the house. Good to see you here. Yeah, I would love to see that as well. Absolutely. It would be so great. All right. Hey, what's up, Pluto? Good to see you here. Bet you were surprised to see a morning stream, weren't you? This is definitely something different. Steven says, I hope we can do more morning live streams. So glad to be here. Well, that's awesome. Well, guys, listen, we're almost up to 30 people, which is a little shocking to me because, again, I gave no notice for this whatsoever. And I never stream at this time of day. So, wow. I'm very, very pleased at everyone that's showing up here. It means a lot. I appreciate it. What's up, Fandom Empire? What is happening, man? You guys got a happening channel. I checked your stuff out the other day. Tell you what, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that whole Halloween talk going on over there on Fandom Empire. It's good stuff. Glad you're here. What's up, Maverick Media? Another Cravenite. Love them impromptu live stream. Well, thank you, man. It is totally impromptu. Literally, the idea hit me, and I'm like, it's. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I do see some questions about Halloween coming in, so I will be getting to you. Don't worry. What's up, Dr. Andy? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. What's up, Steven? Always good to see you, man. So, hey, Denisha, yeah, so that's the thing. So, I'm glad you brought this up. All right? And this is why you hear me. I love my Patreon, but there's a part of me that's considering maybe shutting down the Patreon to bring everybody over, try to encourage everyone who's there to come over to the channel membership, because the channel membership, I'll just tell you guys, it allows me a lot of flexibility to do more things, right? So because the channel membership is integrated into YouTube, so it's all part of the same system, I'm able to do members only, messages on the community post. I'm able to do live streams or videos, and I'll set up for members only. It automatically allows only access to those people. So Denisha, that's something I would encourage you to do. I may be messaging my Patreons this month, my patrons this month. I'm considering it because I want you guys to be able to get all of the benefits that I can offer if you're a channel member. So Denisha, it's something to think about. If you right now, I don't have the ability yet to do that. It's just because it's not integrated. It's an outside system. So I would highly encourage you, Denisha, to merge over to the channel membership and just hit that join button, select your tier, because that way I can get you and I can get everyone over who's a patron. If they join the channel, I can get you included into the exclusive live streams and those videos. So I'm glad you brought that up. It's a great question. So something to think about. I'm not saying you have to leave Patreon, but if you moved over to the channel membership, I could easily get you invited. Won't be a problem. All right. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and start filling some questions. If you guys have some questions, I don't know how long I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to probably go like an hour this morning. I just really wanted to jump in and just to see if anyone will show up and if this was something that you guys liked. So Brandon has a question. Brandon says, would it be satisfactory to you if Michael dies and then the future sequels are like Scream with different shapes using the common mask? Well, that's an interesting. So if Michael dies, I would be fine with Michael dying. I mean, I used to think he was going to die, honestly. I don't know that he is anymore because of all this stuff that Jamie Lee Curtis has been saying lately. And I did a video on it a couple days, well, not a couple days ago, it was earlier. Anyway, earlier last week. If you haven't seen it yet, you'll see it on the channel. And it's about basically is this is he going to die or not? I mean, I don't know. I tend to think he's going to live in Halloween Ends, and I've taken a lot of criticism. Some people have been like, "You're crazy," you know. It's Halloween Ends. He's going to die. Of course, he's going to die. I don't. All I'm going to say is he might. He might, but I also believe he may not. So would I be satisfied if he dies? Okay, and as far as no, so I'll answer it this way. If he dies, I'll be satisfied. I will. If he doesn't die, I may be irritated, but I also will be okay with it because he's the boogeyman. The boogeyman never dies. I mean, evil never die. Evil didn't die tonight. Evil doesn't really die. Evil is what he is always going to be here. So I'm okay with accepting the fact that he may not die. Now, as far as the future, right? How the future goes, I'm all for an anthology series, man. I really am. I enjoyed Halloween 3. Okay, Season of the Witch I thought was actually a fun movie. What hurt that movie was because it was called Halloween. And if they had not named that movie Halloween, if that movie was just named Season of the Witch, that movie probably would have done really, really well back in '83, a long time ago. But it didn't do well. People were ticked off at that movie because it's a Halloween movie. And this Halloween, they want to see Michael Myers. So my thought is this. If you move forward past Halloween Ends, Halloween's coming back, okay? It's not going away. That movie is going to be here. That franchise, rather, is going to be here for I mean, as long as it makes money. Let's put it that way. And there's way too much money to shut that thing down. So don't believe for a second that Halloween is ending. Now, what may be ending is the Michael Myers, Jamie, Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode timeline, universe, however you want to call it. That I do believe is ending. I 100% believe that. I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt right now that Jamie Lee Curtis is going to die in, excuse me, in Halloween. I completely believe she's going to die. I don't want her to, but I think she's going to, and I think she kind of has to. What's up, Becky? Good morning to you. Welcome. As always, I'm like 10 minutes behind the chat. You know how it goes. um, so, and Arthur's here. What's up? What's up, Arthur? Says thankful for the morning stream. I put on my AirPods and get to work. Awesome. Well, I'm glad to give you some work time entertainment in your earbuds. Very glad you're here. But anyway, I as much as I would love Jamie to live or Laurie to live, I just don't think it's happening. I think Laurie Strode is absolutely going to die in this movie. And then for me, the question comes down to, is Michael going to live or is he going to die? And I don't think it is absurd. I don't think it's outlandish to say that Michael Myers will actually survive Halloween Ends. I know it's called Halloween Ends, but see, I think of Halloween Ends as the end for Laurie Strode. It's the end of Laurie's story. This whole going back to 78. This is the end of that. And what happens after Ends is something new. It's something totally different. Could it be Michael Myers? I mean, yeah, it could be. I mean, it could bring Michael Myers back in a few years and have a whole new set of characters that he's stalking, whatever. Totally could. But what I would love to see is what's up, Necessary Distraction? Just saw you here. Just saw you. Sorry, breaking my train of thought. What's up? Good to see you. And JoJo, I see you down there. What's up, JoJo? So here's my thought, guys, on Halloween. So if Halloween Ends does end the Laurie Strode story, which I think it will, then how about for the next entry into Halloween, we do go 100% anthology. We go, like the Slasher TV series, which, by the way, if you have not seen, you need to see it. You need to watch it. It's on, I believe Shudder has the most recent season, and I think you can watch the earlier seasons on Netflix. but they're all really good. There's 4 seasons total. They're all really good. They're all different. Now, what's cool though, because it's an anthology, much like American Horror Story as well. The actors carry over, so you see the same actors in different seasons, but they're all different characters, and which is fun. But anyway, I think something like that could happen. I really do. I believe Halloween ends. The future of Halloween, rather, is going to take that approach that John Carpenter originally envisioned and Deborah Hill for the season of Witch, the anthology. And we see these stories every year that come up, not every year, but every couple of years that come up that are separate from one another. We watch one movie and it's done. There's no cliffhanger. There's no continuation in the next movie. It's just done. What's up, Brett? One of my Cravenites in the house. Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. So yeah, I think that you know that's what I would like to see personally, and that's not because I don't like Michael Myers. Like I say, I love Michael Myers. It's my second favorite franchise in movies, in horror movies. But at the same time, the Laurie Strode story, it's time. Okay, it's time. Again, I've been a fan since I was a kid of this franchise, and I still am. But the Laurie Strode story's been told. It's been retconned. It's been all kinds of stuff's happened. We've had multiple H2O, which is I really love H2O, one of my favorite sequels. But the story's been told. It's time now. Let's they're calling it Halloween Ends. I'm going to take them at their word. This is the end of the Laurie Strode story. This is going to end here. Now, who could survive? I mean, Allison could survive, right? She could. We could see, and I'm hoping that she does. If Allison survives, they could technically, they could technically go down that route. I just don't think you want to keep going that way. I don't. I'm like, oh, do we really want to go? Not that it's been bad because I've enjoyed it, but it seems to me this is an opportunity to break free and break clean. All right, Lee the nerd, you take care. I'm glad you're able to drop in as well. Enjoy your choir practice. Hope it goes well for you. Um, so, yeah, I think this is an opportunity to start with something fresh. I mean, and if the decision is we're going to keep Michael Myers going, great. That's cool. But no more Strodes. No more, Allison. None of that. It's just let's end that bloodline in ends. Let this be the final one. Not that Allison has to die. I don't think you don't have to you don't have to kill off everybody just to end their story, right? we can end their story on a nice note. Maybe of course I think Laurie's dead, but Laurie dies saving Allison, and then Allison is there. Maybe Allison and Lindsay. I personally hope Lindsay lives because she's the only one left from 78. If they kill Laurie Strode, there's only one person left from Halloween 78 that's still alive. So it'd be kind of sad to kill Lindsay because that would be it. There would be no survivors from the original film. So now some might say that's actually kind of cool. You're ending your story, just take them all out. So I mean, I could see that too. I mean, I could say that's at least an arguable point, but I'm on the other side. I want to see at least her live, if nobody else. So, but it's an opportunity. Yeah, it's if he dies, he dies. Carrie, um, it's funny, but yeah, if that's where I look at it. I mean, really, it is. I mean, if Michael Myers lives, I'm okay with it. If he dies, I'm okay with it too. I really am. Either way, I'm fine with it. Steven's right, but the war isn't over, not by a long shot. Yep, no, not at all. No way. There's way too much cut. When you start talking about a horror movie making 1 0 something or one and then two other digits in money revenue, come on, man. There is no way you're going to let that go. It is way too much. So necessary distraction. You're tapping onto something here that's similar to my last video. Yesterday I made a video called This Explains Everything. If you guys haven't seen it yet, After this live stream ends, which now we're up to like 34 people, it's getting higher. It's growing as the time goes. You guys are amazing. So check it out. It's called The Theory. No, it's called, sorry, it's called This Explains Everything. It's on my channel right now. And my newest video before this one, it's coming out yesterday. And I basically break down the theory that I first heard, well, you know what, from my good friend Knight from the Night Watch Zone. And he's the first person I heard ever mention it. And then I started thinking about it more, that I saw that it's starting to catch fire, if you will. It's catching, and it's spreading around. So I'm like, okay, it's time for me to talk about it. So I did. So check it out. Necessary, your theory is it's very similar to what I talked about. And this is going to end with us finding out that all the killings after his sister, it's a little different, after his sister in 78 were all in his head while he was locked up. And he's daydreaming about murder. That is interesting. That's different than what I mentioned in my video, but it's similar. I talk about it from the angle of Lori waking up. That we find out that at the end of ends, I said it like this. Imagine Lori's sitting there and she's getting ready to be killed by Michael Myers, and then Allison starts hollering at her. She's like, Allison's there trying to stop Michael, and Allison's like, Lori, and then Lori starts yelling her name, and then all of a sudden you see a POV from Lori's POV. She's like, eyes open up, looking up, and there's a doctor and there's a nurse, and Laurie Strode is in her bed in the hospital in 78. And every single sequel of Halloween were dreams and nightmares. All of them. That's why you can explain the inconsistencies between the sequels, how stuff doesn't match up right, stuff is just crazy. All that stuff that happens, you could easily explain it if it's a dream. And so Lori wakes up, and it's still 78. We're right back in 78. And Michael Myers still got away. Because remember, he ran off. He was gone after he was shot 6 times by Loomis. And so, anyway, that's the theory. I go into it more detail in my video, but that's the basic theory. So, Necessary, your theory is slightly different. Yours is that it's the same premise, but in this case, Michael Myers is the one. That he did kill his sister, but that was it. Everything else was the daydream. That's interesting. I think there could be something to it. I really do. I'm warming up a little bit to the dream theory. I'm telling you, at first, I was pretty hardcore against it. I just thought, and I'm still not convinced I'm ready. I'm not on board with it. So, because the thing is, here's the thing, man. And again, I talk about it in the video. I don't want to spend all this time on that because you can watch the video and hear it all. But basically, I'll sum it up like this. I'll shorten it up for the stream. The basic issue I have with the dream theory is that if indeed this is a dream, then all of those sequels that I like to watch, when I rewatch them, they're not going to have the same weightiness to them. Like, for example, when these people are killed by Michael, I'm going to know that this person is not even real. That's not even a real person in the universe of Halloween. I know they're not real. It's actors. I'm talking about in the universe of Halloween. I'll be like, oh, that person didn't get killed. That's just a dream. It didn't happen. So all of the suspense, all of the weightiness you feel when a character is killed on screen and how that impacts you, it's not going to be the same for me. It's just not going to be the same because I will know that this person is just a figment of the imagination of Laurie Strode or Michael Myers, whichever. And this didn't really happen. This death is not a real death, so who cares? When you take away that factor, it just becomes what's the point? Like whatever. So that's the part I struggle with because I just struggle with that part because I know, even though part of me now is warming up to this idea of the dream theory, explaining all of these sequels that that don't make a lot of sense sometimes. I like that part of it, but I struggle with the other side. It's the balance, right? It's the other side that tells me no, this is going to ruin H2O. It's going to ruin Halloween 4 when I go back and watch it. You know, it's going to impact all of these. It's going to affect 2018 and kills. So anyway, that's where I'm at on this whole thing. What's up, Ernie? Good to see you. Flying back to the U.S. from Mexico. Wow. All right. Well, glad you're here. Awesome. All right. Trying to catch up on some chat here. What's up, boy? Polars, I just got out of an awful meeting full of soul-crushing coworkers. Aw. Seeing this alert brought my day back to a pleasant place. Thank you for the spontaneous video. Well, thank you, Polar. Again, I'm like 15 minutes behind the chat, so I'm just now catching up. But, well, thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot. I appreciate you. What's up, Zoe Crawford? What's up with you, man? Here we are. It's Monday morning. Kicking back with Craven. That's what's up. And by the way, guys, if you guys, I've got a live stream coming up with Zoe Crawford, first-time guest on the channel, coming up on the 18th, a week from today. So mark your calendars. The video link is up on my channel. Be sure you go in there, smash that thumbs up button, and set a reminder. What's up, Zoe? It's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to our stream together. It's going to be good. All right. Let's see. What do we got in the chat? What do we got? What's up, Keith? What's up, man? Talking some Halloween, buddy. And some Scream. A little Monday morning impromptu live stream. Completely unplanned. Jojo says, I got the Oreo flavored coffee with me right now. There you go, man. Yeah. That is correct, Jacqueline. The 15th is my live stream with Bobby. That's right. Members Perk live stream. Talking about the Scream TV series and Scream 6. You got it. That's it. I love it. Okay. Stu shown in the distance at Dewey's funeral. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Good morning. Says, yes, Lori's going to die. Yep, I think so too. I really feel it'll be in the middle of the movie. She'll go out fighting for sure. Yeah, I think it's going to, honestly, I really do think they're going to do a very much like a Dewey situation in Scream 5. It would not surprise me to see Lori die in about the midpoint. I think you're 100% correct. And then Allison and Lindsay carry on the fight. Let's see. Yeah, I missed it as well. Yeah, I saw Knight hosted that Jason X watch along party. I wasn't able to attend. It just didn't work with my schedule, but I really wanted to. And you know, I've been dying to ask Knight. I wish there was a way I could reach him right now, so that I could like talk to him about that Jason X live stream. And you know, sometimes if you wish things to happen, I say wish upon a star. How about this, guys? All of you in the live chat right now, I want you to collectively indulge me in something. I want you to close your eyes for just a second right now if you're not driving or working on heavy machinery. Close your eyes for just a second. And I want you to wish that Knight would appear right now on the live stream so I could talk to him. All right? Close your eyes when I'm going to count to 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and open. Oh my gosh. Knight, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, it worked. I've never done that. We've willed it to happen. We wished it to happen and it came true. You know, when you wish upon a Craven, dreams do come true.
Oh my God, man.
Oh, I'm pouring it on thick, man. I know. What's good morning, Knight? Surprise. Here we are. Look at this. A little treat for everybody.
You know what? You couldn't have had a better segue than that, man. I don't know if you'd ever be able to recreate that one. That was great.
The stars aligned, man. When I saw that comment about Jason X on Night, I'm, oh, this is perfect.
Wow.
So great. So, man, thanks for popping in this morning. I got
Yeah.
to invite you on, man. We got to have a little impromptu live stream,
Yes,
and
yes.
and I have to say that everyone in here is getting their coffee, and it all kind of brings me back to what inspired some of this right here. Hold on a second. Wait, we got a super chat. Hang on a minute. Hang on before we get there. What's up, JoJo, with the $10 good morning super chat?
Woo.
Yay! All right, Stu. The train goes by, Stu. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you,
Awesome.
JoJo. Appreciate that, man. That super chat is awesome. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you and your support. And that's right. Knight, you're on board the Stu train, right? You're with me
I
on there,
am.
buddy.
Oh yeah. Get
Heck
it up.
yeah.
Get it
Get it
up.
up. That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Ah,
So Knight. Okay. All right, Andy. See ya. Well, I'm glad you're here. I will definitely let you know about the next stream. I'll try to give you guys some more a little bit of a head notice next time. This was just totally on with no notice whatsoever. You said give me more Scream 6 news. All right, man. The doctor's orders have been put in, and I will prescribe. I will fill that prescription for you. Okay.
right? There
So,
you go.
boo, I'm getting all kinds of layups tonight. I
You
love it when I get
are.
layups, man. This is like
Man,
perfect.
they're setting you up so well, man. This is great.
It's so good. All right, Donovan, you take care, man. Oh,
See
off
ya.
to class. All right, man. All right, so Knight,
Mm-hmm.
I have to say,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, hold on. Denisha says, Craven, I'm going to be switching to membership. All right, to Craven Knight.
Woo.
I'm on Craven Knight. Will be warm welcome. Awesome. You betcha. Well, Denisha, when you get that switch, if you can get it done this week, I can get you invited to the watch along party Saturday for just members only. So I was just sharing earlier night how Patreon's great, but you can
Yeah.
do so much more with channel membership because it's integrated,
Yeah.
and you got the
That's
members
true.
only streams you can do. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
awesome, Denisha. Well, thank you, Denisha. Really, I do appreciate it. All right, so Knight. All right, I'm gonna start to look at the chat so I can get this point with you out here. My gosh, I keep looking over. Uh, so that's right. Wish upon a Craven.
Wish
So
upon a Craven.
and
I love that one. That was
it
good, man.
it came true. It came true. Gary says, "Good morning, Knight." Knight.
Hey, what's up, Carrie? What's up,
Steven as
everybody?
well. Donovan, the magic is real. That's right. Shay said that was great. Yeah, I tell you, you just never know.
You just never know.
Just
Things
never
can
know.
happen.
They
Things
can.
can happen.
Yes. Speaking of things happening, so
Hmm.
I have to tell you, I've been thoroughly enjoying this cup of coffee with Night stream you've got going on Thursday mornings, last couple of Thursday mornings.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it. I've watched both of them for a little bit. I was able to tune into each of them for a little bit,
Hmm. Hmm.
and just seeing you kick back with your Dunkin' stick or your donut stick or whatever, and
That's right.
and your coffee, and it's so laid back, and I just enjoy it. And I'm like, man, I woke up this morning unplanned. I said, I have an opportunity. Let me
Hmm.
just, let me just kick the tires and see what's good. Let me see if anybody will even show up. So I just literally didn't give any notice. I just
Yep.
loaded up in StreamYard, and
Hmm.
I get like 15 minutes later I was on. So I've been real pleased. I've been real happy. I've been, this has been, I've had up to 40 people on at one
There you
time,
go.
which
Very
is
cool.
a lot more than I was expecting. I was really not expecting a whole lot because it's a morning. I never stream in the mornings. I always stream
Right.
at 9 o'clock at night. So
Yeah.
I think some people were thrown off. But anyway, the point of it is, thank you for inspiring me, if you will, for this impromptu stream.
Oh
And
yeah.
I want to tell everyone who's here in the chat, if you guys, first of all, if you've not subscribed to the Night Watch Zone, I'm gonna have to record Fate because I love how he does it, man.
What are you
What are you
doing?
doing? Yes. So you guys have got to go over there to the Night Watch Zone after this stream is over and
Oh,
subscribe.
thanks, man.
I'm serious. Oh, you're welcome. And
Thanks, man.
if you are subscribed, I got to tell you, watch out for Thursday mornings Make sure you clear some
Yeah.
time. Because Knight, why don't you talk about it real quick? Kind of. I've teased it, but why don't you share what they're going to get on Thursdays?
Well, it was one of those things where my schedule it just opened up, and I said, "Well, geez, let me see if I can just get into a live stream and see who wants to hang out." And sure enough, very similar to what you're experiencing, there were a lot of people that were just kind of doing their morning routines, having their coffee and so forth. So it was so positive, the response, that I said, "Well, if you guys really enjoy it, I'll do this more often. Maybe it'll become a regular thing." And everybody was saying, "Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it." So last week I did the second one, and that
Mm-hmm.
one was great too. And had some of these folks, like Carrie and
Yeah.
Maverick and Keith and people like that were in there, and we just hanging out. But it's the thing I like about it is that, and you know how this is, Stephen. Like when we're doing our streams, we're all over the place with
Mm-hmm.
trying to have some type of a structure,
Yes.
and we don't always get a chance to really communicate and interact as much as we want with the
Yep.
folks that are with us in
Totally.
the live chat. So something
Mm-hmm.
like this is where I can just totally communicate with them, and I thought it would be something cool. So far it seems like people are enjoying it. So this Thursday will be my third episode, and we're gonna rock and roll at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Love it. So good. And Carrie, thank you, Carrie, with a $2 super chat. Thank you so
Hey.
much. Says, get it up. That's right. Morning, night. I love it.
Thanks, Carrie.
Yes. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate you. Zoe says, what's going on, night?
What's up, Zoe?
Everybody's loving the Night Watch Zone with good reason. With good, very good reason.
Very cool.
Oh man, let's see. All right, just going through here, making sure I'm not missing anything. Um, so Knight,
Hmm.
we've got some stuff to talk about today, right? We got some
Hmm.
stuff coming up.
Yeah.
How about you want to share with everyone what's happening with us this afternoon after the lethal?
Yeah, so we've got our Lethal Collective Q&A Mondays, which is always a fun time. And then some way, somehow, I was crazy enough, and Stephen was as well, to decide that we'll do a Halloween stream on my channel where we just basically, take a little while to talk about all these theories, these bold theories that are out there, some of which we've talked about, and there's some that you guys have left in comments and stuff. So I want to just have a stream where we talk about these things. We could just kind of get it out there and have hopefully some really interesting live reaction with the viewers. So we'll be doing that on my channel at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I can't wait, man, because you know me, I can talk Halloween all day, all day, all night. So
You better believe it, man. Me too,
but it's some
100%.
it's some crazy theories out there, man. I've been hearing some, and I've heard so many theories. I haven't had a chance to catch up on all of my videos to record and prep. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, so
Yeah.
it's just fun though. I totally enjoy it. It's fun to just think about what could happen, what might happen, what do you want to happen, what don't you want to happen. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
it's a fun time. Leading up to Halloween ends in October.
Yes, I'm so excited, man. I'm so
Yeah.
pumped for us to get
Mhm.
on there this afternoon after Lethal Collective and just
Yeah,
have a great time. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, I won't talk about what we're going to talk about now. We'll save it. We're going to save it for a bit. I'm just going to say you guys definitely want to come check out Knight's channel after the Lethal Collective. So make sure you guys check out the Lethal Collective, of course, at 4 o'clock at
Yeah.
Central Time. Central Time. Then at 5:30 Central Time, we're going to jump right over Knight and I right over to his channel and continue talking. Well, man, continue we're going to talk about Lethal because that's unpredictable. But
You
we're going to
never
talk
know what's
about
gonna happen.
you just don't never know. We're going to be talking some Halloween theories, some bold theories, and
Yeah,
man,
man.
I was touching a little bit earlier Night on the whole dream theory. We
Yeah.
already talked. We touched on that.
Yeah.
We'll touch a lot more on that tonight. I know we will. That's
Mhm.
because there are some pros. There's a big pro to me and a big
Mhm.
con, if you will.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna have to talk that through tonight. Pluto
Yeah.
says, I disappear for 25 minutes and night watch is suddenly here. That's right. We just, we willed it to happen.
It's
We made it
magic.
happen. It's magic. Yes.
Uh,
Oh gosh. Well, Night. Listen, man. Your filler. If you want to hang out longer, you're welcome to hang out. We're just chilling, man. We're just going through the chat. We're hanging out. Whatever you want to
you
do, man.
you know, I'd love to, but you know me, man. And I just saw Carrie put up. I'm okay with being a cave dweller. That's exactly what I am too, man. Because working at night, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna be catching some Z's before we do our lethal stream. So
No, I understand.
yeah.
As you got to be ready to crash, man. So it's all good. But thank you for just letting the universe pull you in to this live stream.
Yeah.
Without
I was like,
resistance,
what's
man.
happening? What's happening here?
I absolutely love it, man. It's
That
so good to see you, man.
it's good to
As
see you too,
as
man.
always, buddy. And man,
Absolutely.
we'll be together in like what, literally like 4 or 5 hours, basically, something like that.
Yes,
Five
indeed.
hours, I think.
Oh
So
yeah.
I can't wait to continue our discussion. But meanwhile, that
Yeah,
gives you
man.
5 hours to sleep, bro.
There
You
you
gotta sleep
go.
fast.
Hey,
Sleep
man.
quick.
That's how it works, man. It's
It's
crazy, but
true.
that's how it works.
That's it, man. Well,
So,
thank you again, Knight. I appreciate you, buddy, and I'll
all
see
right,
you
man.
at 4 o'clock on the lethal.
All right, brother. I'll catch
All
you
right.
later.
Catch you later, man.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. I love Knight. Knight's good, dude. Knight is a good dude. Oh, okay. So let me catch up here. Let's see here. That's all right. Necessary. You know what? What do I always say? No, like you said it right here. No, there's no place for any of that mess here. You know what? It's like in one ear, out the other. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. So, Carrie, thanks for your little warning. I saw your warning. I'm like, that's okay. I'm just gonna smash it. I'm smashing it. I'm done. I don't need one and done. I don't give warnings. Call me cruel, but I don't give warnings. Nope. So you have my full permission. So all my moderators, so Maverick, Bearded, Carrie, Jen, uh, one and done, man. One and done. Ain't got time for it. That's right, Steven. Doomhead ends. Doomhead is done. Done. All right. Oh, what's up, Shay? With a $5 super chat. Aw, thank you, Shay. That's very nice. I appreciate that. Really means a lot. Really helps out a lot to the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're able to be on the stream this morning, and it worked out. It's really good to see you here. Thank you so much. All right, I got a few things here. We'll go for about another 15 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to call it I would normally say call it a night, but that's not the case. I'm going to call it a day or a morning. What's up, Riot Rioter? Good to see you here. Glad you found the live stream this morning. And guys, I do. Yep, that's right, Carrie. You got it. You are empowered. Let her rip. Um, I do want to ask you guys, if you have not yet, if you would not mind smashing that thumbs up button right now on the live stream. I know we're starting to wind down. It really does matter. It really does help the live stream the minute it stops and we go into replay mode. People are going to find this live stream. So I really do appreciate you guys liking this video. If you wouldn't mind, just take you 1 second to smash it. I'd appreciate it. That's right, Maverick. It's zero tolerance policy in the chat. Zero. There's no more warnings. It's one shot. You get one shot, you mess up, you're out. I don't have time for it. All right. Kyle, you know what? We don't know because people are just, people have so much negativity and negative energy in their lives that they have to try to make other people miserable so that they can feel better. That's what it's about. And that's really, really sad because someone who spreads hate and toxicity is someone who's in a very, very bad spot. And I feel sorry for those people. And I mean, I'm being serious. Their comments mean nothing to me. They don't affect me at all. What they do though is they reflect themselves. They're showing that these people are probably very miserable. They probably are very unhappy, bitter people. And So those are people that I'm just feel sad for them. I really do. That's awful. I'm glad I don't live that way. It's just not the way I live. Oh, I love being here, Shay. Well, I love you being here too, Shay. It's so awesome. All right, Austin, what's up, dude? So I just woke up. Well, man, you woke up just in time. All right, so got a few comments here that I've held on to that I wanted to get back to. And Dr. Andy, I don't know if you're still here. Actually, I think Dr. Andy had to leave earlier. Well, I'll still want to acknowledge the comment in case it gets in replay. I heard a rumor at Fate Decided. Well, if you heard a rumor on Fate Decided, don't believe it. It's unreliable. No, I'm just kidding. It's my boy. Fate's my boy. That Hank Loomis will be the opening kill. Yeah, I mean that's a rumor. I mean that's definitely a theory. I'm not against it. I've even thought about doing a video on that as well. Not because Fate did one, just because it's something I've been thinking about. I did a video on Hank Loomis returning already, but not specifically to die. I envision Hank Loomis coming back and actually being a character, and I mean a good character for Sam is what I was hoping for, and actually be a good grandfather. But yeah, I mean it's possible. I'm just not a big fan of bringing back older characters, previous characters, just to kill them right off. That's the thing. I'm almost like if you don't do that. If you want to bring a character back from the past and have their story mean something, have their role mean something to the story, that's great. I'm all for that. But just don't bring someone in to say, okay, now we're just going to kill them in the opening. To me, that's just a kind of a cheapened way to go for a shock value. Personally, I would much rather see a legacy character, a previous character, if they're going to come in at least. And I don't. And look, I'm not saying they can't die. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying no opening kill. Let's let them at least be a part of the movie. Let's enjoy them for a while, at least 3/4 of the movie if we can, or to the very end. Got a question here from Tree White Feather. Is Joel from Scream 2 Chad Minnie's dad? I think he is. I do. I actually did a video on this last week. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's called, Joel and Martha Meeks Returning. And I do believe that's the case. And one of the reasons why I believe this is if you look at the credits for Joel in Scream 2 on the actual credits, he doesn't have a last name. It's just Joel. Well, we know that the twins' names were Meeks Martin. Their last names were Meeks Martin. So like Chad Meeks Martin, Mindy Meeks Martin. Guess what the name of the actor is who plays Joel in Scream 2? His actual real name is Dwayne Martin. So I said, oh, this is too. Come on, man. This is the most meta franchise you're ever going to find. And how meta is that to name Meeks Martin and Martin after the name of the actor's real last name who plays Joel? I don't think that's a coincidence. No way. So I am a firm believer now. I firmly believe that he is the father. Yes. And I think that they are saving. They saved it. They didn't have it in 5, but I think it's coming. So I think we are going to get that. Christina earlier asked if Charlie got a headshot. Thought it was strange to go if it says name Charlie when calling Tara. Yeah, Easter egg. No, he did not get a headshot. However, he got a direct stab through the heart. Jill got him in the heart. So, assuming, and by the way, they implied the knife penetrated his heart. There's no way he's going to bleed out so fast. There's just no way he would survive that. So that's about the only thing other than a headshot that I would accept as proof of death. So, yeah. Callum, if you're still here, I said earlier, you asked, do you think Halloween Ends will be the best movie out of the franchise? Ooh, no. I don't. If you had asked me if I thought it may be the best movie of the trilogy, I would say maybe. But no, I don't think so. I think it's going to be good. Like, I'm not saying it's not going to be good, but I actually have high hopes for this movie. I know. Some people will say you're setting yourself up. I really do because I've enjoyed the first two. I enjoyed 18, and I enjoyed Halloween Kills, which, by the way, what is it? Wednesday night? Yeah. Wait, or is it Tuesday night? No, I think it's Wednesday night. Yeah, no, it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow night I've got Scream Obsessed coming on the channel. Wednesday night I'm watching Halloween Kills with Jack Stannis on his channel. We're gonna watch it again. But I enjoyed those movies a lot, including Kills. So I anticipate enjoying Ends. The only thing, I hate to say the only thing, but the only thing I'll say for now that would make me not like Halloween Ends. Well, oh, that's a bold statement. Okay, let me rephrase that. Here's a way that I will absolutely hate Halloween Ends. Okay, how about that? Is this the radio tower? Guys, you know I'm nervous about this thing. I've talked about it. This radio tower, I cannot shake the nerves, man. I just can't do it. I want to, but they just won't go away. So, if by any way or by any means, if they try to indicate that this control tower is controlling, or this radio tower, excuse me, is controlling Michael. What's up, Keith? Take care, man. Have a great day. So glad you came in. Carrie says, smash that like button. Craven will make your wishes come true. Well, I was able to make some magic happen today with Night. I don't know that I can always do that, but I'll certainly always try. um, but yeah, if they have this radio tower where it's controlling Michael Myers, what's up, Jen? And no worries, glad you're here now. It's all right. Glad you're here. Hope everything went okay. That's gonna tick me off. It really is. I'm not gonna enjoy this. Seeing this radio tower control Michael, and if someone's behind the controls, with a remote control or at a control panel, making Michael Myers do what he does, I just won't. Man, I'm just not gonna like that. I'm sorry. It's gonna ruin it. It's gonna turn me completely off to this trilogy. I'll be very disappointed. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Kyle says, I love the channel. Cool to find a streamer that loves Scream like I do. Hey, absolutely, Kyle. Well, thank you. I'm glad you love the channel. And yes, it is great to talk Scream. Absolutely. And what's up, Oda? Hey, Craven, thanks for being live so much lately. Kind of needed this. Your content helps me out through rough times. Oh, man. Listen, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. And I always tried my very best to make this a place of positivity, of energy, of high energy, of encouragement. And that's why I have a zero tolerance for trolls and negativity and attacks of any kind on each other, anything like this. I don't tolerate that here because there's too much of that in the world. You can find that on every corner of the world. But I want this to be a place where we can all come together because, listen, we all have rough patches. We all have trials and we all have difficulties that we go through. There's days that we all wake up and we just wonder, where am I going to find the strength to get through this day? Where am I going to find the ability to keep moving one step in front of the other? Whether you're in physical pain, you're in mental pain, you're in both, or you love someone who's in pain and you can't help them with their pain. There's all the things that happen in life, or your circumstances of your life are in a rough spot. Maybe you're not in pain, but you're dealing with issues that are difficult. You're dealing with issues that there doesn't seem to be an answer for. Well, listen, guys, I'll tell you this morning, I guarantee you there's an answer for them. You just have to stay positive. You've got to stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish. And if that means you're just trying to accomplish waking up and getting out of bed, then that's what you do. You get up, you get out of bed, you take that step forward, you continue to step forward. And even if it's a small step, you just continue moving forward. Don't ever let the circumstances of your life ever control you because they're temporary. You're here for the long haul, okay? These circumstances that you're going through, these rough times that we all experience in life, they're all temporary. They're going to pass. Even the ones that hurt, they will pass. Time marches on, but you need to march with it. Don't stay in that place, okay? Go forward. You can do it. And here's the thing, at the end of the day, the storm passes, the sky clears, and you will look back upon your trials. You'll look back upon these times that were so difficult in your life, and you're going to say, man, I made it through. I got through that. And guess what? Not only did you get through it, you're stronger for it. You're ready for the next battle that comes, the next trial, the next storm, the next situation in life that's going to come, because it will come again. But the key is to know you're tough enough. You can do it. You can do it. So thank you for sharing that. That encourages me a lot, and I hope all of you know that you all mean the world to me. And it's a very special thing that I don't take for granted, having this platform. This is a very, very thing I take a lot of responsibility with. I don't treat it lightly. And so I appreciate knowing that. And guys, look, we're all in this thing together. Let's help one another. Okay? It's too short. Life is too short. We've got to help each other. Let's encourage and support each other. And whatever's happening, we can get through it together. I'm convinced of it. So, anyway, all right. Whew, just had to say that this morning. All right. What's up, MAGA Cat? Good to see you. Gonna start winding down here in just a little bit. Even though I know we got such a great turnout, we still have such a great crowd. Sean C says, Craven, you and I will always have this. Angelina is not one of the killers. Haha, no. Sorry, Sean. I tell you what. She's definitely one of the killers. No doubt in my mind. I love you. Oh, Carrie, thank you so much. 36 beautiful people in here. Can you all press the like button? Show some love. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it. Okay, Rioter, what a great question. You have come to the right place. All of my Cravenites, let's let Riot know why they are at the right place to ask this question. Because you have found not just Craven something scary, but you've also found the conductor of, yes, the stew train, baby. He is coming back. It's going to happen. I don't care when. It may not be Scream 6. It may be Scream 7. But it's going to happen. So, guys, and once again, throw those hashtags in the live stream. Let's let Riot know the answer to this question. Is Stu coming back? I think we can all definitively in the chat. Let's go give a resounding, loud yes. Indeed, he's coming back. I firmly believe that, Riot. I have been believing that. In fact, I believe that Scream 5, there's a lot of foundational pieces already there that indicate he was involved. Yes, even in Scream 5. My next video, it's taking me a little bit of time to make it because I want it to be really... I'm doing some additional things. But the next video, not the next video I'm working on, but one of the next videos I'm working on to come out soon is going to be the case for Stu based on the evidence of Scream 5. Because there are certain parallels in this movie. There's lines of evidence you can draw from just watching Scream 5 multiple times that shout out Stu Macher involvement. So I'm going to do a video on that. And I think the case can be made. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to tell you yet because it's too far out. But I will say this. If you're on the live stream right now, mark your calendars for June the 4th. It's a Saturday, June the 4th at 9:15 Central Time, p.m. at night. Because something very special is going to happen that night. It's something that involves multiple people. And most importantly, it involves the subject, not the actor, not Matthew Lillard. I don't want to give any false things here. Not Matthew Lillard. Okay, Matthew Lillard's not coming on the channel on June 4th. Got that out there. But it does involve, and the entire thing is focused around, you got it, Stu Macher. I will be setting up the live stream in early May. A couple more weeks, 3 weeks from now, probably I'll set it up so we can start getting the hype up for this thing a month in advance. It is going to be arguably the most epic, magnificent Stu Macher live stream on YouTube. That's my goal. That's a big statement, and I'm serious. I'm dead serious. There's a lot of work going into this. So stay tuned. I'm teased it enough. I'm going to quit talking about it before I reveal exactly what it is. So, what's up, Elaine? It's okay to be late. You know what? As long as you're here, that's what matters. Absolutely. And Jen says, Craven finally does a live stream during the day, and I was unavailable. Oh, Jen. Isn't that about the way it works sometimes? It's all right. It's all good. Alrighty, let's see. I'm catching up on the chat before we start to shut down. What's up, Anthony? Glad to see you here. Yeah, don't be like the Star Wars sequels. I know, right? We don't kill off all the stars and anything. That's exactly right. That's what I feel. That's why with Scream 6, I really hope we don't see Gale get killed, because if they kill Gale in 6 and they kill Dewey in 5, it's like, oh no, don't. They're just, yeah, just don't do that. Please don't do that. Would not like that whatsoever. Chef Bo, do we know for sure Sid lives in Chicago now? You know, I can't say personally. I know that I know for sure, but that's the implication that I've heard. That's the rumor. That's the prevailing rumor. I'll leave it at that. So I just don't know. All right, Shay, you take care. Again, I'm like 10 minutes behind on the live chat. I got it right. Well, listen, have a great day, Shay. If you're already gone, either way, maybe you'll hear it later on the replay. But have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's do so. Denisha has a question. Does Stu meet Richie and Amber online the way Miss Loomis and Mickey did? I think so, Denisha. Yes. In fact, I believe that Stu Macher was the originator, the creator of the dreaded thread that Richie and Amber found each other on. I believe Stu Macher is the one behind it. I believe Stu Macher is actively recruiting people for his serial killer cult on that dreaded thread across the country. And I believe that he manipulated both of them. And I don't know who took the lead there. It certainly looks like Richie was kind of the Billy Loomis of this one. And Amber was the Stu in terms of game planning. So you could make the argument that Stu perhaps manipulated Richie, and then Richie got a hold of manipulated Amber. But either way you look at it, I do believe, yes, that is where Stu met them, and that to this day in that universe, that dreaded thread is still running, and that Stu is actively recruiting, and that's why the killers in Scream 6 and 7 are going to be from Stu's cult. And I believe that's exactly what's going on. Yep. Necessary says, Craven, please get someone to make a calendar for us for all your live streams and the rest of the horror fams too. There's too many to keep up with. That's the thing, Necessary. It's hard. Even as a content creator, I have a hard time keeping up. I've got a sheet now that I'm putting all of my live streams on, and things are getting so busy for me on the live streams and on the channel that I'm starting to book stuff 1 month in advance. So like I'm already working on May right now, and it's just the 11th of April. Like April is done. I've got April locked in. So, but as far as May, I've already got two, I think 2 or 3. I know 2, maybe 3 things already booked for May. So I'm gonna start doing a month ahead because it's just it gets too insane to do it later than that. So I can do, here's what I'm going to start doing. Basically, as I start to book things, like last night, if you guys look at my channel right now, I added like 3 live streams to this channel last night. You'll see them on the upcoming streams. There's like 4 or 5 now. So I'm going to start putting up like at least a week in advance. So I have this entire week and Monday all the way to next Monday when Zoe Crawford is going to be my first time guest. He was here earlier in the chat. So if you want to know what my calendar is for this week, it's set. I mean, today was an impromptu thing, so I can't tell you. Impromptu is impromptu. I can't schedule that. But what I know for sure I'm going to do is on my channel right now. So be sure, guys, listen, after this video, if you will go over to the channel in the front, I mean, on the front page of the channel, rather, and look at all the upcoming live streams, if you would just go into each one of those and do me a huge favor, smash the thumbs up button on every one of them and set a reminder. There's a button that says set reminder. Just click that button, then you'll get reminded of each stream 30 minutes before it happens, no matter what day it is. Even all the way out to next Monday, you'll get a reminder of that Monday. And your thumbs up will help that live stream and the replay. So I appreciate that. You can actually hit that thumbs up button before the stream even goes on. So thank you guys for that. Thanks for the question. What's up, Blucka? Good to see you here. Glad you popped in. Anthony says if Scream 6 is following Scream 2, expect Richie or Amber's mother to be one of the killers. Yeah. It's I definitely think Christina Carpenter. I think she's in play. Tara's dad is in play. We don't know who that is. You've got Leslie Mocker, Stu's sister, is in play. So I agree. I hear you. There's going to be a lot there. I think that if they follow that, that's probably going to be the case. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, which I don't like because I don't want them to be so on the nose, as I say, with the previous films. Let's have something different. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna catch up here a little bit. Like I say, guys, I'm 10 minutes behind. Pluto says I love Craven's motivational speeches. Oh well, thank you, Pluto. I hope they're helpful. Denisha says, "Preach, Craven." Well, thank you. Yeah, Carrie, I think I am going to do more morning streams. I mean, I have to say, literally, I thought if 10 people showed up, it'd be a miracle. So the fact that we're running in the 30s pretty much the entire time, and even hitting into the 40s, for this time of day on a work day, school day, it's pretty impressive. I'm very happy about that. Plucka. Who knew the man who craves tentacles has some inspiration speeches as well? Hey man, I'm full of surprises, Blucka. That's why you gotta stick around. You just never know. Oh, thank you, Maverick. Love my motivational speech. Well, thank you so much. Oh, Carrie says Craven has helped me through a tough time. I never felt alone. It made a world of difference. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Hey, Sean. Sean says, I just subscribed. Well, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy the content here on the channel. I do at least 2 of these kind of live streams a week. I usually have guests that join me as well, and like earlier when Knight was here. So thank you, Sean, for the sub, and I really do hope you stick around. Don't be a stranger. Come be a part of the family here in the channel. It's a great community. I say it all the time because I believe it to be true. I do believe that the community here on this channel is the best community on YouTube. I really do believe it. I think that the longer you're here and involved, the more you'll see it. It's great, great, great stuff. Great people. All you guys are just amazing. Kyle says, I hope Steven does more morning streams. I'll thank you, Kyle. I will, after this morning, I really will consider doing this again. Yeah. Jacqueline says, love that. Definitely needed it. Very well said, Craven. Well, thank you, Jacqueline. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Oh, Steven's ultimate Care Bear. I'll take that as a compliment. Jojo says, I wish the people in my community and town were more like you, Craven. Well, listen, you know, we're all in this thing together, so all that matters is that we're here together, and this is always going to be the place where we can come together to be encouraged, man. That's what matters. That's right, Mega Cat. More love for people under the stairs. Heck yeah. All right, catching up with the. I'm finally trying to catch up here. I love all the stew trains. Stew train, baby. I gotta stew it again. Get it up, absolutely, guys. Speaking my language. I love it. Hey, JoJo with a $2 super chat. Stew. Thank you, JoJo. That's right. Stew. I will never say choo choo again. It's never. It's stew. Awesome. Thank you, JoJo. Appreciate your super chat very much. Riot says if Stu comes back, will he kill again for revenge or help Sydney and that other person? Well, I believe that you could go either way. As a writer, you could certainly do a redemption arc story for him. But if it was me writing this story, JoJo, I mean Riot, excuse me, I would absolutely want him back for revenge. I would want him to partner up with Billy Loomis's daughter. Could you imagine Mocker and Loomis together again? His daughter and Stu leading the charge. Oh my goodness gracious, that would be amazing. So we'll see, right? We'll see. I do believe though he is going to come back as a killer, as the revenge. He's going to be he's the leader of the Amber and Richie killings. He's behind those. He's behind all of these. He's gonna be behind the ones and six. We may not see Stu Mocker in Scream 6, guys. I'm telling you all now. Don't worry. Don't sweat it. There's a good chance we won't see him because we know this is a trilogy. And so if Stu Mocker is the mastermind and that's the game plan, then we are not going to see him until 7. It may not. It will not. It will most likely be 7. Yeah. Let's take a look here. Why is it going? Don't rule it out, Craven. It can happen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've said it, JoJo. I've said it here before. Um, I've said it that one day, and I do believe this. I do believe that one day Matthew Lillard will be on this channel. Now I'm not saying when. It could be 5 years from now for all I know. But all I know is that one day there will be a day that Stu Macher, Matthew Lillard himself, will be on the channel. So, yes, I do believe that. Carrie says, I read an article on Screen Rant that said Radio Silence wanted to bring Stu back, but it was already stuffed so much. So I think that means something. Yeah, I think absolutely. I mean, they wanted to bring back who was it? Kirby. They wanted to bring back Kirby in 5. They actually talked to her about coming back, but it was just too much. That movie was so full already of stuff that they just couldn't. Yeah, so that's great, Carrie. Love that. Also says you are Craven. You're the man. Can't wait for that stream. It's amazing news. Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Maverick's got a question. Didn't David Gordon Green erase all the sequels we love with 2018? Excuse me. Technically, a Dream 3 wouldn't change anything other than 2018 kills and ends. Because well, okay. So Maverick, here's where things get heady. I hear what you're saying, and at face value, that's what it looks like. But if they do this dream theory, it actually is acknowledging the other films. In other words, they haven't acknowledged the timelines. Remember it this way: if the dream theory is the theory, if that's the ending, then they could not acknowledge the sequels beforehand because there are dreams. They're dreams. They didn't really happen. So In order for this to work, they would have to, because the dream's not going to acknowledge these other dreams, right? Dreams were separate from one another without knowledge of the previous dream. You know what I'm saying? The dreams don't have a mind where they know they came before them. So if you follow that logic through, and I'm probably not saying it very well right now, but if it's the morning time, I'm used to doing this at night. But if you think about it, the dream theory, it actually would acknowledge they all existed because dreams don't have their own intelligence. So it's kind of smart. It's kind of smart if you're tracking with me, because if David Gordon Green acknowledged, if this timeline acknowledged the others, then I don't know. I mean, you could make it work. I mean, I'm thinking as I'm talking, you could actually have like elements of those previous sequels appear. But if you did that, you're showing your hand. You're revealing the end in the first movie, and you got a trilogy to do. You can't do that. So I do believe that it is different. I hear you, I do think though that it is different. I think that the way they would do this is where they would come out and say, actually, this does encompass all the trilogy. I mean, all of the sequels, and they would bring them back into canon. I think they actually, if this is true, then they are in canon. They're just not saying it. Much like anybody else would hide their big reveal, like Stu, like Radio Silence, you know. So anyway, that may not be a very strong argument. And I mean, again, I'll think that through when it's not in the morning. Give me some time to really kind of flesh that out. But that's kind of what I'm thinking about there. All right, Elaine, take care. Again, I'm way behind. Oh my gosh, you're probably already gone. But thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Be careful when you're driving, driving and listening. Appreciate you. Now, necessary, that's something that you can absolutely do. Thank you. Yes, you can. Matthew Lillard is active on Twitter. He has it, and if you go to his official Twitter feed, that you feel free. Jen's already done it once, so if you guys want to jump on that, I would be awesome. All right, let me catch. All right, I'm gonna fast forward here. We're gonna go 5 more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna call it. It's hard to say goodnight or good night. See, I'm used to being at night. It's hard to say bye to you guys. There's so many of y'all still here, but yeah, it's the time does come. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Midnight, yeah, the Midnight Discord Club. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's awesome, man. Listen, any words you can put in midnight, that would be amazing. Thank you. Any words you can put in about the channel to Matt, that would be fantastic. All right. Riot says, "Bro, am I hallucinating? Earlier, I thought you had 2,000 subs." Yeah, that was a hallucination, man. Yeah, it is an hallucination. But I'm chasing, man. I'm chasing 4K, guys. You guys are amazing. I am so close. I am chasing 4,000 subs. I'm at just about to. I should click over, knock on wood, to 3,800 today. So I'm 200 away, guys, from another milestone. So I'm excited. So I appreciate all you guys' support so much. All right, let's see. Tanisha says, Craven, how do you think Sam's mother met Billy Loomis from the date in Sydney? Yeah, that's all. That's what I think it was, Tanisha. I think Billy was a player. I really do. I think he was, and she was in high school with them. They were all in high school together. So, yeah, he was dating Sydney. Of course, we know he was dating her, but really, he really wasn't with her because he was intending to kill her for a whole year. So it's like total psychopath. But yeah, so I think that's what happened. There's just another girl who was in high school that they hooked up together, and she got pregnant with Sam. Yeah. What's up? What's up, J Dad? Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up, man. But I'm glad you're here. Still, yeah, I'm still on. I was 10 minutes ago. So Sean says before you head out, does Michael finally die? No. That's my answer. Nope, I don't think so. I just don't believe he's going to die. I don't. You don't. I just don't think you can kill him. So I could be wrong, but nope, I don't think so. Magna Cat agrees. Yeah, you can't kill the boogeyman. Exactly. I don't think so. Yep. All right, guys. Let me see if there's anything else here. Hey, Zoe's got a great question. What do I think about Ghostface with more creative in his kills, different weapons, etc.? I mean, I'm fine with Ghostface mixing in different things. However, he's I want to see that buck 120 knife in his hand. Okay, I really do. I just do. So it doesn't mean though that once in a while I would like to see him do something different. Sure, you bet. I mean, be resourceful. If you're on a college campus, there's a lot of things you could find in classrooms and labs that you could use to kill people with. So yeah, I would be cool with that, Zoe. Like do some creative kills, something different, but still the knife needs to be there. That knife needs to be prominent. It needs to be a lot of knife kills. But I would love just a little sprinkling of different things. That I'd be down with that. Yeah. Let's see. Midnight says, "Do you think Kirby returns to the?" I mean, maybe. I don't think Kirby's going to be in this movie, and I think they wanted her to be in this movie. I think that was the plan. But with her relatives, I think it's her brother or her husband. I can't remember which one. But either way, someone she's very close with family wise. There's some connection to the Ukraine, so government there. So I just kind of don't think she's going to be jumping onto a set and acting. And I could be wrong, but I don't expect it. I do believe that there's a better chance we'll see her in seven. I think that's a possibility. One day, hashtag one day. You got that right. Yes. Yeah, I know, Mega. I mean, a lot of people don't like the Dream Theory, and I said earlier that I'm not on board with it yet. I'm not. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I am, a part of me really will. Yeah, thanks, Midnight. Appreciate you doing that. Please, hit him up with my all of my social media stuff, handles, tags, whatever they're called, at Craven movies. You know what I'm talking about. That'd be awesome, Midnight. Really do appreciate you. It's worth a shot, man. It's worth a shot. Let's go. Um, but yeah, I really do. I really do have to think it through more. The dream theory, because I mean, I don't know. Part of me, I mean, I see a big pro of it. I see a big con of it. But that says Steven deserves it if anyone. Well, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Kyle says you just need to do a 24-hour stream. Well, I mean, like I say, we're back up to 40 people now. It's like, oh my gosh, hour and a half. It's incredible. It really, I don't take it for granted, guys. You guys are so awesome. All right, Denisha, you take care. I'll see you at 4 o'clock Central on the Lethal Collective. Yep, I'll see you there. Thank you. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, that's awesome, Brett. I'm actually working on my Indiegogo campaign for my fan field, The Shape of Halloween. It was fun to listen to this while working on it. You rock. Well, thank you, Brett. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Jen says I should do a subathon. Yeah, I know, right? It's like that 4K is so close. It'll get here. It'll happen organically. I know it'll happen. What's up? I shot him 6 times. Yeah, man. Chester Tam, I'm all for it. Why not? Let's get him in there. Let's bring him back. Let's promote him up to sheriff. Let's do it. So, Chef Bo, I know who you're talking about. The girl in the bathroom. That's my pal. That's Nancy Ann Ritter. Yeah. Had her on the channel here twice now. In fact, Nancy Ann Ritter is coming back, ladies and gents. Got my interview schedule here I was talking about the other day. Let's see here. Okay. And I have not created this on the channel yet, so don't worry. Once I create it, you'll see it. You can set a reminder. But just to give you guys a heads up, on May the 14th, which is a Saturday, at 9:15 p.m. Central Time, the girl in the bathroom, Nancy Ann Ritter herself, will be coming back to the channel for a third time to watch Scream 5. She's never seen Scream 5, so I'm going to have a Scream 5 watch party, her and I and all of you in the live chat on the 14th. And, ladies and gents, I'm very excited to share on the 30th of this month. It's like 2.5 weeks away, 3 weeks away, on the 30th of this month. And it's on the channel, so you can go set a reminder after this live stream. Lynn McCree, otherwise known as Maureen Prescott, is coming back to my channel for a second time. And not only is it going to be an interview this time, we are going to watch Scream 3 in its entirety. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a watch party here on the channel on the 30th of this month, 9:15 Central Time p.m. Maureen Prescott, Lynn McCree, with me, and all of you in the live chat watching Scream 3. I cannot wait. Oh, so listen, I put that up. I set that up already. It's on my channel. So when this is done, go to my channel, look at upcoming live streams. It's on the top. And just go in, click those like buttons for me, smash those like buttons, and set a reminder. All right, get your reminders ready. You don't want to miss any of this. Chef Bo, I think she could be Christina Carpenter. I think I think it's even more likely that if they were to bring Nancy Ann Ritter back, which I hope that they do, I think she's going to be Leslie Mocker. That could be easily be Stu's sister. So, just something to think about. All right. Well, guys, listen, this has been a really good time. I have had a great time. Thank you guys for joining on this impromptu live stream this morning. Totally unplanned and just impromptu. By the way, Midnight, I know you're on my social, but if when you're talking to Matthew Lillard, here you go. This is what I was trying to say. there's my Instagram, and I know he's on Twitter, so there's my Twitter at Craven Movies. That's me. And then at Craven Something Scary, everything else. But at Craven Movies is the Twitter handle. And yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. But this has been a lot of fun, guys. And before I go, I just want to remind all of you amazing people, my merchandise store is open. I know some of you have already ordered shirts, hoodie, face mask, tumblers. So I cannot wait to see you guys posting your pictures soon once the merch comes in and the shirts are coming in. So be sure you check out in the description below. I've already got a link there. You see it here. It's already there. You can just click it. It'll take you right to my merch store, and you guys can see what I got there. And there's more merchandise coming, so be ready for some Stew Train. Yes, that's right. Some Stew Train merchandise is in the works for that amazing June the 4th event, which I will talk more about as we get closer. I just put a link in the live chat too if you guys want to smash that. But yeah, I see you guys talking about Austin's. I can't wait for my Tumblr. Heck yeah. Carrie says I'm supposed to get my shirt on Wednesday. Ooh, all right. Cannot wait. Let's see. Austin says, thanks for a fantastic live. This was cool. Glad I caught one. I'm glad you caught it too. That's great. And Midnight says, thanks, Steven. I'm perfect. I'm in the channel now, so I'll show them all the links. That's awesome. Thank you so much, man. That would be pretty amazing if that turns out to work out for us. Wouldn't that be great? Bye, Pluto. You take care. As always, thank you. Fun for me, too. Appreciate you guys. Hey, what's up, Tatiana? I see you there. I'm glad I looked up and saw this. This is great. Maureen, I don't know if you heard me or not. Just in case, Yes, I'm having her on the 30th. April the 30th. She's coming back. If you go to the front of my channel, Tatiana, I've already got it set up. I just set it up this I think yesterday. So yeah, she'll be back on the 30th. Looking forward to you being there. Good. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we were robbed. That's right, Pluto. We were robbed of a Judy and Christina scene. I know. I completely agree. Yep. Yep. I hear you. I know. You're absolutely right. I can't argue with that. All right, guys. Listen, once again, this has been so much fun. Um, with the merch could be great timing. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Um, yeah. I'm just looking at necessary. You're going to be here. I'm excited. Should be there soon. Hopefully, she'll be there in a week or so. All right, guys. Listen, this has been great. Take care. Take care, Chef. Absolutely. Absolutely interact with you. You betcha. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all of you guys. You're amazing. Listen, tomorrow night, you'll see me again. Tomorrow night on the 12th, I'm having Scream Obsessed from Twitter. That's right. The Scream Obsessed. If you're familiar with Twitter and Scream, you know who I'm talking about. He has the reputation of being the number one authority on Scream on Twitter. And he is a super nice guy, super, super positive, all about positive energy. And so he will be here tomorrow night at 9:15 p.m. for a live stream Scream Talk. We're going to have a party. So make sure you guys are all there tomorrow night. But until then, I want to say goodbye to you all. I see I see everyone saying goodbye. I see you guys all here. Appreciate you. Don't forget, 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock today, the Lethal Collective. That's 4 Central, 5 Eastern. Lethal Collective live stream, Monday Q&A. So I'll see you guys over there. And so I'll leave you with the most pivotal question of the day. I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there? See you guys.